the walk-ins and the stars arriving. Owens comes driving in a golf cart customized with black duct tape. You got to admit he's got style. And then Punk and Cody got the two biggest pops when the people saw him on the screen, and Seth was right there with it. And then Roman and Paul at the end, I think they got the biggest ooh kind of pop, like, ooh, they're here too. But a lot of people reacting to people walking into the building. And then they opened with somebody in the building that we didn't expect to see in the building. Is this the start of, okay, now that, things have progressed a little while, is Stephanie McMahon, can we make her palatable again because of her maiden name, since she is part of the Levesque family now, and maybe we still want her to be rehabilitated in some kind of way to be on television. Is this the start of this? So we can explore some of Stephanie's places.
Yeah, again, I'm not sure if there's really much of a demand for this other than internally, maybe at home to make her happy, but I personally don't think there should be a McMahon on the show, let alone starting off the show in 2025, especially the weekend. Janelle Grant just amended her complaint.
Well, but does one have something to do with the other? Do they want a female face on the other side of the thing? We've got women too here that like us. I mean, you tell me.
I don't think it's necessary. I think it's actually just an unnecessary thing. I think right now they have a winning formula. Paul Levesque starting off the shows is the right thing. He's Dana White. You don't have Dana's wife coming out there and doing it. And again, Stephanie's been around
Lord
for a while.
knows what he might do if she did.
And Stephanie's been around for a long time. And a long time she was mainly a female Vince degrading talent on camera. I personally don't think she should be on the show anymore. And she doesn't have any position that I know of in WWE or in TKO. I mean, I guess she has shares. But other than that, she's going to host this soon-to-be unwatchable show wherever you may find it on ESPN Plus, I believe. Stephanie's Places. That's what we want. Then she could do Stephanie in the Kitchen and Stephanie on the Road. And
well, but she's gonna have they said big superstars as guests. Is it in a kitchen or is it what are her places?
What is the exclusive? What is the thing that you will not get anywhere else? Them sitting there talking to Stephanie like they haven't seen her a certain way for her entire life and now they see her a little differently? I don't know. To me, it's a vanity thing for someone who's bored and she can't be the bullshit chief brand officer anymore because it was a bullshit position made up for her by her dad. And this is a way, I guess, to keep her busy. I really don't know. But again, nothing personal against her, but everything going on.
Nothing personal, and she's a horrible.
I'm talking about as a television performer and everything. And what people are clamoring for is content versus what they are not. And this is going to be pushed down people's throats, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to watch it. But I also just think in general, Shane McMahon going to AEW, if that had happened, would have been one thing. Shane McMahon showing up in the middle of the show would have been another thing. Shane McMahon starting off the show welcoming people, to me, it's a new era in a lot of ways, and I think you need a clean break. And Stephanie could be a Levesque. She came out there as Stephanie McMahon. And, let her enjoy the show. She could sit there with, the Rock's mom at ringside or whatever. But let's not pretend she was a seasoned executive or a talented executive. She was Vince McMahon's daughter, and she was put into executive positions because of that. And she's still getting gifts because of that. But, I thought, especially with the complaint being amended this weekend, what the fuck? Come on.
Well, I'm thinking that they're thinking the opposite. They're thinking we need a female face out here. And, well, here's Stephanie. Have you
seen that face? Have you seen her smile? Have you seen the photos of her smiling or trying to smile? I don't know how to explain it. She doesn't know how to smile.
She looks like an evil clown in a Stephen King movie. But I'm just saying that, that's and the thing, she's obviously stayed in shape. I forgot how buxom she was. She'll never drown. She's got that going for her. And
well, at least she has that.
She came out and did the big speech thanking Indianapolis and Netflix and the Peacock.
Again, in what capacity?
Fans,
what is she? What
we're
capacity?
So happy. I just happen to be related to the guy that's, in charge of the creative. So I thought I'd come out and But she welcomed us to the Royal Rumble, where that was she had the most emotion in that because she was channeling
her dad,
Vince, in the big, and then the big pyro blew off, and she went back to her places.
Yeah. Let's hope she stays in her place.
Well, I think we're going to see more of Stephanie.
I guarantee we will. I guarantee we will.
Last year, I filed with TurboTax. This year, I need top-notch service without the TurboSize price tag. Switching to H&R Block was quick,